Here's a quick update about the impressions I have regarding this phone, which I got yesterday. This is the ZTE Blade V8 Pro, and I wasn't sure about a couple of things, and I figured one or two things. First of all, as I said, I contacted customer service before, and even though it wasn't listed online, whether it has gyroscope and radio, I figured out that it has pretty much gyroscope. So basically, if it is like something that detects, as you can see, the angle and the orientation of the phone, then I pretty much believe that it has at least 2-axis, if not 3-axis gyroscope. Here's another thing. Basically, you can test with this whether the surface that you have is parallel or not. So basically, because this can move if I shift the phone in one direction, and if I shift the phone in another direction, it not only basically detects verticality and horizontal position, but also it pretty much detects the entire orientation. So that's good. The second thing is it has flashlight. So basically, as you can see, it's quite bright. I'm not gonna show it to you, but let me just darken the room and turn it on again. So to turn it off, you just press it back, and now the room is completely dark. Now I'm going to press flashlight. As you can see, in a small room, you can at least see a couple of meters ahead, or at least basically where you're looking at. So it's a handy thing. It's a good thing. It uses the flash. And there are one or more useful things. Noise tester basically just tests this my voice level. I mean, these are more standard things. This is all in the tools section, calculator and such. And one thing that I haven't fully figured out is compass. It has compass, but it wants you to basically calibrate it, and I couldn't calibrate it. I guess I need to go outside because I'm making this. It says make an 8. I'm making those 8 thingies, but it doesn't really calibrate. I will. It might be something to do with the GPS reception, which I'm indoors right now, so I'm gonna go outside later and try that too. But it has compass too. But one thing that I was actually very curious about, the radio, I did not see any radio function. So there's no radio app, as far as I know. I didn't really click on everything, but there's no radio app. I installed 3 apps, Skype, Uber, and Hearthstone. I'm gonna show you Hearthstone in a moment, but there's nothing that says radio. I don't believe this has radio. So the customer service was right with the gyroscope, but wrong with the radio. I don't think this phone has any internal radio function. Of course, you can listen to radio online over the Wi-Fi and over cellular network, but that's not the point. This does not have radio as far as I know. Other than that, I'm very convinced this is pretty much the stock. The only thing that's not stock Android, is something called ZTE Locker, which basically is something that allows different type of wallpapers downloaded from online to show to you. But other than that, and maybe this Meepop, I don't know what that is. But other than that, pretty much every setting and every application is something that comes with the stock Android. This is Android Marshmallow, and by the way, it's I don't know if it is the updated one. When I check the software and everything, it says 6.0.1. Well, it has the December 1st patch level, but I'm not sure if this is the latest one, but it doesn't see any update right now for the Android. And there's no so far indication that this is going to be upgraded to the Nougat, the Android 7 anytime soon. But so far, the Android Marshmallow is so good, and it's working fine. So other than the lack of radio, I do not have any any negativity that I would like to share with you, because for the price, I think this is for $230. This is an acceptable phone, and shortly now I'm gonna show you the Hearthstone performance.